We're live. We're live everywhere.
I feel like you ruined my my opening where I say, "Are we recording yet?"
Well, that's the beautiful part about editing. Bring, bring. We're taking a call here.
Oh. Hello.
Yes, Jessica, we're recording.
Thank you. Do we have a guest today?
We do. Here, it's for you.
Oh, hello.
Oh.
Nice to be here.
We're starting a new episode of Minding Our Business, and our guest is Nathalie. Wow, that was a perfect opening.
What a great cold
There's
opening.
There's not even a reason to start it over again.
All right.
We're rolling.
We're rolling.
This film isn't cheap. Let's go.
No, oh gosh.
Yes.
All right.
So we're starting another episode, Minding Our Business. We talk about entrepreneurship, mental health, and we have a guest who I actually met. You came to my office like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And you were Nathalie the organizer. And
Fabulous.
ever since I started getting more involved in town and stuff, I realized, wow, Nathalie the organizer is the organizer of apparently entire Bucks County, and everybody knows who you are.
Number one rated, I'm told.
Yes,
Thanks.
everybody knows who you are. So,
I hope so.
And if not, here's how we're going to do it.
Yes.
Because we talked about this. Everybody who's listening, just ask ChatGPT, is Nathalie from An Organized Life the number one organizer of Bucks County?
Aww.
Thus creating that feedback loop and making reality come true.
You could probably type it in now, and you'd probably show up already as one of the best organizers.
I have the receipts.
But I've already given it away. You're an organizer.
Yes.
So why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and about your current business now?
And this is driving me crazy, so if you get thirsty, just let me
Sure.
know.
That's all right. If I'm thirsty, I'll just punch you or something.
No drinking water during the show. I'm kidding, guys.
Oh, I was like, okay.
Guys,
you get bathroom breaks, intermission, or anything?
No bathroom breaks.
Okay.
Never.
So I'm Nathalie, and I've been an organizer for 8 years already. Started 2017 part-time, and I was a realtor before that. So that's really why I got into doing this, because I enjoyed getting my clients' homes ready for sale and decluttered, and did it part-time just to see if it was a profitable thing, and while working other part-time jobs. And then I was in a school district in 2020, and that was just fun.
It was a fun year. What a fun year.
So yes. No, I was in the special ed department.
Okay.
Doing the admin work, bringing in like IEPs, 504s, that kind of stuff. The girl that I took over for left 2 weeks before me, and all I was left with was a binder for training. So no one knew if something happened, like how to fix it. So I was responsible for reporting to the state all the people who were getting services and stuff. So so it was fun. So errors would come back and I had no idea how to correct them. So it got to be very stressful.
Yeah.
So January of that year, I went to our in-house nurse because I wasn't feeling great. She told me my blood pressure was sky high, that I needed to go to the doctors that day. So I went to the doctors and they gave me blood pressure medication. Fast forward, COVID hit, we were home, all that fun stuff. HR wanted to have a meeting with me, said they were cutting my hours because they were going to take away that reporting part. So they never took it away. So now I was working part-time, doing full-time jobs. And I went back to the doctors because I wasn't feeling great again. They wanted to put me back on blood pressure medication and anxiety meds. And I'm like, now for a part-time job, no thank you. So I had already built up a clientele. And I said, talked to my husband, and I said, listen, I'm going to build this. I'm going to, whatever I can do to do it. So quit in October and redid my website, did a branding photo shoot, and went full-time in 2021. So that first year, I won Best in Bucks. The first year, I went full-time. But yeah, it's been an ongoing journey. I mean, Mr. Dan here is an amazing, amazing person as a mentor and just someone to just chat with all the time.
Oh,
He's
thank you.
Former client as well.
Yes,
Former
that's
client
right.
as well.
Probably future again, too. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, we have a team of 5. So it's myself. We have 3 organizers, a lead organizer, and we have a handyman on staff. So in case we have all that stuff. And I've just talked to a contractor who's interested in partnering too.
Awesome.
But yeah, we do, organizing, decluttering, sorting, all that kind of stuff, downsizing, holiday decorating. So it's fun time coming up. So we decorate.
Yeah.
We take it all down, put it back for people. We do closet and pantry design installation.
So like you're talking like the Festivus tree and everything?
Anything anybody needs. We have a client who has 4 trees. We decorate 4 different rooms in her house and then come back. We'll shop for clients and stuff like that. So if somebody wants a different theme,
They just give you a budget, like here's
Not even.
they're just go shop
No one
and
really gives me
she has a bougie client.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Swimming upstream.
yeah, I mean, one of our biggest clients, Newtown's my baby. A lot of my clients are in Newtown. 15,000 square foot home we unpacked.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And I remember the day we were unpacking, this big truck came with a shed. And I was like, you have a 6-car garage. Like, what do you need a shed for? It's the pigs. She has potbelly pigs that have their own house that's air conditioned and stuff.
That's just
Pigs have a better house
the
than we do.
house for
Yeah.
the pigs. That's not a shed.
And it's been great because, I mean, I've been with her a couple times tweaking some things, and now my girls will pet sit for them. So they'll feed the pigs.
So their literal pigsty is probably cleaner than a lot of other people's
Probably.
homes.
True.
Yeah.
Probably. So yeah, I mean, it's just been a whirlwind. I mean, I love everything that I do. Love my clients. They're amazing. They invite us over for the holidays. Like we really build great relationships with them.
Well, what I like is that you're expanding the business in so many different directions. Like you're not just like, hey, we're organizing. Now you're like, oh, we're organizing, but we also have a handyman. Oh, we're here organizing, but you want work done? We also have a contractor.
Yeah.
Like I like how you are like,
I'm trying to be full service.
yeah.
Yeah. And then like I want my team to love what they do too. So like we just started doing team training. So obviously we'll do like a team training quarterly or whatever, meetings and stuff like that. But then we just started. So 2 weeks ago, I think it was, we did a team training at a massage therapist. So she showed us how to properly stretch, properly roll our backs, properly lift. And then we're having one with a moving company who's going to show us like their hacks on packing and stuff. And then with a woman contractor, she's going to show us how to use power tools.
Oh my God, I love that.
That's
You're a good boss. I love
you.
This is going to be, so when you're like a billionaire or whatever amount of money it takes for you to do your professional dabbling career, like when you don't have to work and you just want to, like, I see you riding shotgun on this journey.
So I've been telling everyone that like my only dream to be rich, like I know people are like, oh, I want to be rich so I can like lay on the beach all day. Like, no, I just want to be rich so that I can walk around the world and take random like jobs. Like welcome to a bakery and be like, yo, I will work for free today. Just let me hang out in the bakery and see what you guys do.
Yeah.
There's a girl on YouTube who does that.
She does?
She was
That's
like a
her
prima
job?
ballerina. Like she was a pilot. Like she tried all these different
I
thing.
see, like she's been tense, a ballerina and pilot. Meanwhile, I'm just trying to go
You
make
wanna
a
make some
sandwich
donuts,
at a
yeah,
deli.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah, like,
I'll
I'm-
still send you the link to it.
I'm just trying to go to CVS real quick and like hang out.
God. If I win the lottery, I would just hire a chef. I'm tired of making decisions for dinner.
Oh, I hate feeding kids.
I know.
They don't. It's like, oh, you don't get sleep. It's this. No, it's like having to like feed everybody a meal when you don't eat meal. Like, does anyone eat a meal like sit down 3 meals a day? No,
Not 3 meals now.
Well, they expect your children to do that.
Yeah.
So then it's like,
True.
like no, like I eat 1 meal and then I eat ice cream. that's like how I eat.
In that order? Or sometimes
Sometimes
ice
ice cream's in the morning and then I have dinner.
I'm a big mousse fan.
Oh, chocolate mousse
From Walmart. They sell like the individual cups with like the layers.
Oh,
So
I'm
good.
on butter pecan right now, which is kind of an old man.
It is, but it's one of
alright.
it's top tier.
but
Yeah,
with
it's S
hot
tier.
fudge on it.
Yeah.
Look, I just became a more old man.
A
I
moral
just
man.
right straight out of the container.
I used to hide a can of Strawberry Quick underneath like the powder
Oh,
of my
yeah.
bed, and would just do scoopfuls and just
Under
eat.
your
Eat the
bed,
powder?
girl.
Yeah,
Dang.
eat the powder.
There's like lines of powder. I'm like, it's not mine. It's
Yeah.
not mine.
I mean, it is what it is, but
She
that
wasn't
like
snorting it. She
It's
was
strawberry
just, she had a
boil.
whole spoon.
She's got the lighter.
you know we were very
Now we
creative
needed
as kids.
to find something else to do besides
Yeah.
play with strawberry powder.
Yeah.
So she decided to organize.
Yeah, why not? Then I can organize other people's strawberry powder.
But I know all this stuff about you, but other people don't. This wasn't your first business. You were a realtor, but didn't you do something else as well?
No,
I probably made it up.
I mean I probably could have, but
I made
who
it
knows?
up.
I mean I've had a lot of jobs leading up to now, so I mean I'm bilingual, so a lot of my jobs always required me to use Spanish. I started out as a receptionist back right after college, and they said I was a little bit too qualified, so I got trained to be a technical writer and a software consultant. So that was during the whole year 2000 conversion of computers.
Y2K,
So yeah,
millennium, double zeros.
I wrote software for Johnson & Johnson.
Wow.
I don't know where that came from, but I did it, and they sent me to Puerto Rico. I did testing down there because I was bilingual. I did that. I did union pensions. I did before I was an agent, I was a conveyancing and title agent.
Oh,
So
wow.
I knew that side of it, which is why I was like, oh, being the agent part was really going to be well rounded or whatever. But yeah, I've done a little bit of everything because I had 3 kids under 15 months. So it was like whatever I could do to take on small jobs here and there. Yeah, while I could be flexible with them at home.
Yeah.
And yeah, then finally started this. My husband always made fun of me, said I was Jamaican, that I always had 14 jobs at the same time. So, I mean, just because hard worker, nothing against Jamaicans. But yeah, so I mean, I
Well,
really.
they know how to chill too.
Yeah.
What I've been told. I've never partaken myself.
Right. But
I have.
Yes.
I plead the fifth.
So this all sounds great. You got your stuff together. It's a
Yeah.
great. We gotta make it dark now. What
Okay.
There's got to be some. You mentioned anxiety.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't think I had anxiety at the time. You just chalk it up to like parenthood stress and stuff like that. When it really, really hit me was a couple years ago. Business / personal related. Like my daughter, we moved her down to Savannah, Georgia for school. And, leading up to it, she left right after Christmas. So, you take the week off in between Christmas and New Year's, get that all prepped, moved her down, and I went back to work as soon as I got back. Realized that I never gave myself that time to process that. Like, wow, my kid's gone. Yeah, and she's like my, she's a right-hand gal. Like, I mean, my kids are very close to me. So, yeah, so then a couple days, because of having the blood pressure issues back during the COVID thing, I knew I don't have any symptoms. I just feel off. So I was sitting there one day and I'm like, just feeling off. And I think I worked and worked and worked to not think about it, So finally came home one day and I told my husband, I said, I'm going to urgent care. He's like, I'll take you. Like, what do you mean you're just going to go? So I went and, they were just like, all right, go right to your doctors or whatever. So I went to the doctors and I was like, I'm just not feeling right. So she's like, all right, I was due for my annual checkup or whatever anyway. So then I walked in and she took my vitals and didn't get past my vitals. And she's like, I'm going to prescribe you a beta blocker. And she's like, in 2 hours, if your blood pressure does not drop, go right to emergency room. Okay. And I felt fine.
And you're still not feeling
nothing. So it didn't drop. So we went right to emergency. And it was 210/120. So it was like stroke level.
Oh, wow.
And still, I'm just like, all right, cool. Like, I mean, it is what it is.
That sounds like the opposite of anxiety, to be honest with you.
I don't know what it was. But yeah, so then they took me back and they just ran testing and stuff like that. Didn't do anything. And then sent me, just follow up with your doctor. Okay. So followed up. And at the time, I was with this one doctor and all they did was give me medicine. See you in 3 months. Cool.
For blood pressure?
Uh-huh. So then came back in 3 months because my bottom number wouldn't drop. So that apparently that's your number, supposed to be your body arrest. So that was always really high. So saw her in 3 months. They gave me more medicine. See you in 3 months again. And everyone's like, no, you really need to get this checked out, like a cardiologist or something.
Yeah.
So then I switched to my mom's doctor and she spent an hour and a half with me my first appointment. She pulled up all my blood work. Like, it was so thorough. She was amazing. And I was checking out to make my next appointment, filling out the paperwork, and the girl at the front desk was like, I follow you on Facebook. I was like, oh my God. I was like, oh, thanks. She was like, it's like meeting a celebrity. I'm like, oh my God. I was like so red. But yeah, so we went on that track. So she sent me to a cardiologist to get all that stress test done, and a nephrologist, so a kidney doctor that specializes in hypertension. So we went through all of that. And I mean, I feel fine. I'm on a bunch of three or four medications, but yeah, so I'd say, the stress of that. And I just, like I said, chalked it up to kids. Also, I talked to my doctor and I said, well, I run my own business. So, I mean, obviously there's going to be stress related with that. I mean, not only my team is great. They're my extra set of hands when I need them, but I take care of everything else.
It falls to you.
Yeah.
It falls to you.
Yeah.
And we all deal with that. So like any changes you've made after that?
Yeah.
Minor or systemic?
I try to be a little bit more disciplined with how I do things.
Meaning,
Wake up in the morning and instead of just, because every morning
Instead of just going right into work,
no, every morning I get up.
relax for a minute.
No, every morning I get up and I scroll body cam videos.
Oh, I love the
like cop body cams.
Yeah.
Okay.
Every morning.
This is
everyone's like, this is how you start your day, watching people get like arrested and taken down. I'm like, yeah. So if I don't spend 2 hours doing that, I'm disciplined enough to cut an hour out and then maybe follow up with work and stuff like that. But,
I mean, it's not a bad way to start the day going, well, my day's probably going to end up better than this.
Yes,
It kind of sets, we call that anchoring in marketing.
Yeah.
When you set a price to be $10,000 when really you're satisfied selling it for $2,000. So suddenly that $2,000 doesn't seem like such a big ask, anchored. So when you're seeing somebody getting taken down on body cam, you're like,
I know what to not
red light
do.
ticket today, I'm
What's
fine.
wrong with us because I also watch those kind of videos, but there's some that are like sick, like going on like welfare checks for children, and like I'm like watching it, and my stomach's turning, and I'm like, why am I watching these like poor kids living this like? Have you seen those ones?
Yes.
No,
I mean, there was one that a dad killed his son and put them in the crawl space, and then they found the son. So, I mean, I can get pretty. Like stuff doesn't bother me. Like, the one time I was like, I love gore. I grew up watching like all that stuff. None of it bothers me. I get excited. And I said, but one time we were sitting having dinner, and I'm like, if I could just cut somebody open without having to worry about their life, like it'd be great. Meaning a surgeon. So my husband's like, so you want to be a murderer? And I'm like, no. But I mean, anybody cuts them, like I'm just like all in it. All right, let me see, let me help. But I just don't want to be responsible for it. Like, if you live or die.
Wait.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm past that. If I didn't do what I was doing, I'd be a flight attendant. I love to fly. So,
Well, I guess that kind of brings back to the question is like, why organizing? Like, what even sparked the idea? Like, I know you were a realtor.
Yeah.
But even that, like,
it started back when I was little.
I wouldn't even been like, oh, like walking with clients, I wouldn't be like, oh, I can start a business helping you guys do this.
I think it started when I was little. I mean, my parents would go and buy me like the little Hello Kitty pencils, and I never wanted to open them up. I just wanted to lay them straight in my little desk drawer and like never wanted to use them. I did one blog post, and that's the only blog post that I have on my website, but I got to get more. But it's a picture that I found of myself at like 11, 12. Sitting at my desk, big Michael Jackson Thriller poster on the wall. All my dolls are hung up on the wall, like all organized, But on my blog, I said this is either my start of love of organizing or my love of true crime, because they're all hung by their necks on the wall.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, my. Okay.
I mean,
I thought you were going to say OCD.
No, they literally all have strings around their neck hanging up on the wall.
Wow.
So, yeah. But I mean, and again,
it's your way of organizing.
I guess.
What's the best way to organize these dolls? String them up by the neck.
Yeah.
Maybe it was
little yarn nooses.
Right? Sorry, Cabbage Patch Kids.
If any parents out there need help organizing their children's dolls, Natalie will come over with her strings, string them right up for you.
I'll get different colors, whatever fits your vibe.
Wow, that's so funny.
But yeah, I mean, I've always been that way, and especially having 3 small kids at once. If I wasn't organized, I would have lost my sanity. So it's very regimented in my house. Once we do the food shopping, the kids help if they're home and come in and just take it all out. But they know where everything goes. So it's a system.
Do you have a catchphrase or like a methodology? Like, we're going to use Marie Kondo as the example with sparking joy.
No, I do not. But I've had people call, like on a consultation call, and say, what kind of organizing do you do? Do you do the Marie Kondo? Do you do the home edit? And I said, I do what's going to function for you, because there's not one way of organizing. Like, everybody lives completely different. Sure. Obviously, I can come in and make things beautiful, but if you're not going to maintain it, it's pointless.
Yeah.
I mean, I can keep coming back if you want to keep hiring me to do that. We do offer maintenance sessions.
Wow.
But yeah, no, I mean, I sit there during consultation. We go over their inventory of what they have. I ask them how they live their day, So, I mean, again, it has to be something that's going to be functional for them and the whole entire family to maintain.
Which makes sense, because I clean my house every day. And guess what? Not functional, because the next day it's all messy again. I'm sorry, I said next day. I meant the next hour.
I was going to say, that's pretty impressive on both accounts.
Right. And I mean, the goal is to just maybe take 10 minutes to tidy up and not have a full-blown organizing session.
Yeah.
So I mean, we do offer maintenance packages in which we can come in once a quarter. We do with clients, we switch out their clothes for the season, you know.
You've been
So
doing some cool, different like workshops too, right?
I just did a kitchen workshop.
Yeah, I saw
So
that.
yeah, I mean, wherever we can kind of fit in, you know, with who's going to need us. Because the time I did a seminar with a realtor a couple years ago, and it was me, a realtor, an insurance person, and like a title agent or something. And I asked the crowd, I said, you know, I'm a professional organizer. What do you think I do? And the guy in the front, organize things.
Yeah.
All right. So I was like, yes, right. But I mean, you know, so people don't realize everything that we offer.
Yeah.
I just want to help. I mean, we take on, that was another thing when we did with the massage therapist. She showed us, not only did she show us about, you know, stretching and stuff like that, but she showed us how to take it on mentally. Because we are taking on people's energy, their stress, their anxiety sometimes, and it's up to us to fix it. So, I mean, sometimes that can take its toll. Cause you know, I got to go home, you know, decompress from the day, then space plan and order product and all that kind of stuff. So I don't want to delegate that. That's my wheelhouse. I love to product source and that kind of stuff. Cause I never use the same stuff. I rarely use the same stuff for clients. So, we did have a storage unit before. I got rid of it because they kept raising the prices. But yeah, I don't want to keep like an inventory of like, okay, cookie cutter, everyone's getting the same stuff.
Yeah.
So I like to really come in being like, we're gonna customize
Because it makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Because like everyone's house is different. There
Yeah.
isn't really a one size fits all when you're
Right.
where people are going to be putting their stuff. Like I'm sure, you know, we have the basic like here this goes in a
Yeah.
pantry, but
Right.
I think another thing I really, really love about you is the way that you build your brand. Because the way that, like how you said, the girl's like, oh, I saw you on Facebook. And like from the moment that I actually we had you at our office in person, right from there, I was like, oh my gosh, she has a really, once you meet you, you're like, she's there, she's everywhere.
My
And
kid's like, do you have any other clothes besides like my black and white? I'm like, I do. I just have 5 shirts, like a 5 of the same.
You find somewhere for your business to fit everywhere. Like
I
you're,
try.
Well, you're like, I'm going with a title agent. Like, sure, like you're not, and that's what I just love. You're like
Yeah.
out of the box thinking.
Yeah, and I mean, I was never one to network, and I'd be like the one in the corner, be like, someone come talk to me, you know. And but yeah, I mean, doing it for years, I love it now. You know, I go out, and I'm still not going up to people and be like, hey, I'm so and so. Like, you know, I'm still kind of like, hey, it's
I already
something.
know who you are because of Facebook.
I'm not a celebrity.
And the weekly roadmap, right? That's like your signature post to start a week.
Yeah. So I mean, it's always the week previous because I never do it ahead of time because things can change.
Okay, so it's a look back then.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's this week's, and then I'll put the time frame. And yeah, like it documents everything, you know, where we were that whole week and the jobs that we did. Sometimes, like this past Monday, we had 3 sessions in one day. So I was beat. But
So what are the up and down seasons of your business? Like, do you have like I'm assuming
Like a slow?
I'm assuming Christmas is what really really busy, or do you not have a season?
knock on wood, we
you guys
are
are busy all the
consistently
time?
busy. Yeah. So like we tend to book out 6 to 8 weeks out. So it's like I love it, but at the same time I'm like, all right, I need to make sure everything's, you know, in process, how it's supposed to be, you know, product ordered, that kind of stuff. But yeah, no, I mean, we've been lucky. I have 7 holiday sessions booked and I haven't even marketed it yet. So it's like I still have to market it. But
do you have to turn business down, or do you never had a position of like, well,
I'll make it work.
Yeah.
You're like, I will go back to urgent care. They will put me on this
Right?
meds, but
No client consultations where you deemed it wasn't a fit.
Very
good
rarely.
question.
Very rarely. I think only once did I kind of have to fire a client. It was a very, very early on in my business. We did her playroom, but it was like one of those rooms off when you walk into a house that's supposed to be like a study, but they turned it into a playroom. And she had bins and all stuff everywhere. So we went threw out all the broken toys, the stuff you get at birthday parties. So we had like 2 or 3 trash bags full. And then we, you know, brought it all in, sorted it, put stuff away. And she was like, I felt like we just moved stuff around. I'm like, okay. I said, well, you're not ready then. You know, I mean, I never make anybody get rid of their stuff. So, I mean, if we have room for it, we'll find room for it.
Yeah.
But, and then, you know.
So she was expecting you to curate and what's the word I'm looking for? Cull the bad produce
I mean,
on your own. But, I mean, I feel like that would open up a can of worms where.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, not that we're like magic you
So
know,
every business
fairies.
has unrealistic
Expectations.
expectations or clients
Yeah.
to expect.
That's why communication is key for my clients. Like, you know, we do a consultation, then afterwards I follow up. I follow up with, it's called a follow up and next steps. And it's a document and it breaks down everything down that we've talked about. And then the next steps is if I'm giving them any homework to do or if I'm sending them any links to products, which are all commissionable links. So that's nice too. But
Power of affiliate marketing. Yeah.
and I mean the follow up part is also helping me because to keep everybody straight. Like so I have a long frame, picture frame on my office wall. I don't like whiteboards because they get dingy and stuff. But so that and I have opaque sticky notes that are all on there. So every sticky note is a client and what we're working on for them. So I call it my at a glance board. So then I was filling it out the other day and I looked up. So between now and well, I guess it's October already. 38 ongoing projects right now.
Oh wow.
And 7, not including the holiday sessions. So I'm like,
So
oh my God.
Are you like set for like a record year with what you're
So
saying
that
right
is
now?
that is the thing that I've lacked is to really know my numbers. So that's the one thing that I really have a goal to. Every year I'm like, yeah, I'm going to do this. And then it's at the end of the year and I'm like, all right, well, I know I'm bringing in what I need to.
Yeah.
I've got 3 kids graduating from college this year, so I need to make some money. But yeah, no, I mean, that's the one thing that I really, really, really need to start working on is
the
knowing.
numbers.
Yeah.
Well, I was just gonna make a comment. Sounds like you have really good systems in place that
I try
you
to
throw a systems class in with the organizing.
Right.
I do, and I do teach a class.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's called On the Agenda. So it literally, and thanks. I mean, I had a little bit ongoing before I worked with him, but it's kind of breaking it down because I realize new businesses can't always afford a social media manager, you know, all the stuff that everyone claims that they need. So it's kind of showing them the back end of how to do Google My Business or Google Business Profile on your own, your SEO,
Yeah.
Canva. I love teaching Canva. All that stuff on how to do it on your own.
Yeah.
So that, you know, when you grow and scale, then you can hire people. But if you're a business owner, you're going to have to learn to do it on your own.
Cosign. We offer all that as a service. I want people to handle their own to a certain point, or they get to a point where they should have it in house.
Yeah.
They really should.
Yeah.
I honestly, you want to talk about turning down business? I don't love doing social media. Don't love doing it.
Yeah.
I'd rather somebody be totally in control of that, and then we run paid media for them. So yeah, no, cosign.
Yeah.
Cosign.
See, you got to delegate where you need to.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, for me, I like handling all that. I like social media. And with the branding part, I mean, that's my favorite part of it. Like, I mean, breaking down my brand and, you know, whether it's turning my logo into a Christmas tree, you know, or something like that. I mean, I absolutely love it. Everyone knows, oh, the black and white, the black and white, you know, the black and white and yeah.
And the clothes hangers.
Yeah, the clothes hangers. So
Yep.
so this is our team shirt. So everybody has their name on them and the clothes hangers are on the side.
Which is also a curly bracket if you do it in ASCII code.
Thanks for the technical stuff.
Dan out here just being a nerd.
But it's so funny. One of the things is, you know, I'm always trying to think outside the box of like, where can we go? So then I recently realized I was looking at my sneaker collection and I have a lot of New Balance. And I'm like, who knew that the New Balance is a white N? Just like the end of my thing.
Ooh.
So last night I did a little reel or whatever, and like I have a tilt out shoe cabinet, so then all the New Balances
They're
are
so
there.
cool.
So then it was like, can we make a collab happen? And then I tagged New Balance, and we'll see. But I was like,
And it's happening.
Gotta shoot your shot. Yeah.
I was like, who's ready for an organized and New Balance life?
I am. They have to go somewhere.
Yeah.
Into some sort of organization.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I like that it's like organize yourself into a New Balance life.
Yeah.
That's
Ooh.
good. If they don't
That's
do
what I
it,
said.
Yeah.
Right?
I really like that. See?
Thanks. I mean,
you
I should be marketing. I should be working for you.
You should be like do a branding class.
I've been approached by the Bucks County Community College to do that, but then they wanted a syllabus, and I'm like, oh.
GPT.
I know now. I know to do that.
Yeah.
So I'm in talks. I guess we're supposed to get connected at some point again, but yeah. I mean, with like fitting people in. Like on Monday, my first session started at 7:30 in the morning, and it was like we did staging. We did staging for a client because she's getting ready to list her house and stuff like that. So we do functional staging. So it's like we don't have a warehouse of things. So we use what's in your house. Okay. And my goal is to make their spaces more appealing to the buyers, to see how much storage room they have, how much space they have in their cabinets, stuff like that, because people are opening it all and that's what they're looking for. But yeah, no, I mean, we try to be as well-rounded as we can and just keep looking and seeing where we can fit in.
Well, what do you think what's the future? Like, where do you want to see it going? Do you have it there? Are you a year by year?
I'm a year by year.
Or do you have a 5-year plan?
I'm a year by year. I never reach out. I never look that far. I don't know. It's just weird for me. Like,
What do you mean weird?
just, I don't know. I could die.
Well, yeah. I mean, we can all look up. I could die before this episode drops.
I know. Don't, please.
Yeah, no, I prefer not to.
Yeah,
but,
thanks, because I am not a EMT yet.
I'm not helping. But I'm also not an EMT.
Like, breathe.
just call 911 on our
Yeah.
on our brick phones.
Yeah.
Hello. Dana's dying.
Yeah, it's 1992 and Dan's on the ground and he can't get up. He's
He doesn't
falling and
have.
he can't get up.
Yeah,
He
he
has a
doesn't
life
have.
alert.
No, it's year by year. You know what I mean? Like, I have an accountant, so it's like every year I find out, I'm like, oh, well, we did better than the last year.
Yeah.
So that's a plus. I don't want to grow the team super big. I like that we're like a homey feel. We have group chats with our clients and we'll send memes to each other and that kind of stuff. They're excited. I mean, the amazing thing is just to come home and get like a text being like, I can breathe in my space. I can breathe in my house. Like, we just hit over 100 Google reviews.
Congrats.
So yeah, I'm
Yeah.
so excited.
I think I'm one of them.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yes. A very detailed, very wonderful.
I'll tell you how I
thing.
did that too. I put my word salad into ChatGPT and said, make this sound more cohesive and not the incoherent ramblings of what I usually sound like when I
Right.
talk.
No, but it sounded just like you. So
Well, that's the thing. I have a curated bot.
Mm-hmm.
You're touching on some good stuff here about the vision and goal of what you want your business and daily life to look like
Yeah.
and how that can steer you into the future.
Mm-hmm.
Me, I don't want to work 8 hours a day in a marketing agency. I want that to run with my systems in place and me to be the visionary advisor.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where I'm taking everything. And it's different than what I saw 2 years ago.
Right.
And I think some of it's just reinforcement based on leveraging success. And first couple years is I have to keep up on everything. But now I have to do it in a different way with systems. Systems that are deployed without my direct influence. No, with my direct input, but direct influence. So yeah, if you're happy and love doing the actual part of the work, then does it make sense to, reinvest in 10 more employees,
Right.
a salesperson, an admin? That's all questions that we all need to ask ourselves.
But I did learn from one of your classes too. I mean, you can have a ChatGPT admin,
Sure,
I can have a
yeah.
whole team. So, I mean, I look at it as that way. Like, oh,
Well, that's right. You are a marketing agency near you, mastermind member.
am.
Yeah. But you're too busy on Mondays to join us, so.
I try to network and stuff, but then sometimes it's like they tell you the week before, and I'm like, I'm booked
Yeah.
out. Like, I need like something that shows me the whole year so that I can plan. But yeah, no, I mean, I love to teach, so I mean, I might develop that a little bit more, and I'm not a spring chicken, so I mean, I'm not going to be able to be like crawling around in basements and stuff like that forever and lifting
No, but your
bins.
systems will live on forever. And
Yeah.
that's, something you got to keep in mind
Yeah.
is, who can be that technical implementer.
Yeah. All my girls are younger than me, so that's good, and they're amazing. They're all just wonderful, and like, we try to bring as much joy as we can to coming into these homes. 'Cause-
Sparking joy.
Yes. During our holiday sessions, we dress up like we have black Santa hats and stuff like that. So we come in as elves to get them all ready and stuff. But it's a good
Are
time.
they black and white Santa hats?
Uh-huh.
Sick. I know it.
Yeah.
I kind of probably remember it, but I mean,
Uh-huh.
listen, you're all about branding.
Yeah. And we have a skeleton. That's our Nola. So she's our assistant for October. So an organized life assistant. And we bring our skeleton to clients with us.
Got it. So, I mean, as this episode's dropping, I mean, it's always spooky season for
Yeah.
me and some
Yeah,
of my
right.
people, but rolling right into the holidays and very topical. We always end the show with a particular
Oh yeah.
theme, and this is funny because, not funny, but
It's
relevant.
not funny. I just like to do it,
Yeah.
and now everybody does it.
Yeah. We end with a high kick, and you
Yeah.
can show
Well,
off
that's
those
exactly
nice,
why I
Yeah.
wore my.
and I always have to
my
walk up to the side
shoes.
here.
Wait,
Wait,
what
what we
was
got?
the line? Wait. Organize your new. Wait, what was the New Balance line?
Oh, are you ready for an organized and New Balance life?
Are you ready for a new and organized balanced life? Okay.